One club, together. We are proud of who we are and what we do. We are a founding member of the Football League. We are 1884. We are positive, inspired and passionate. We are now. We are moving together. We are ambitious and driven. We are progress. We are change. We are prepared, honest and humble. We are the highs. We are the lows. We are the heartbeat of our community. We are the famous black and white. We are the dreams come true. We are the club of opportunity. We are the memories. We are the yet to come. We are Derby. We are Derby. We are Derby. We are the famous black and white. 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 We are change. We are ambitious and driven. We are progress. We are the highs. We are the lows. We are the highs. We are the lows. We are the highs. We are the lows.
Good evening and welcome to Matchday Live from RamsTV. Derby County's under-21s take on Reading tonight at a soggy Loughborough University stadium. The young Rams going for just their second Premier League 2 win of the season. Approaching the halfway mark of their campaign, Derby are well outside a playoff place, but a victory tonight could see them vault 7 places in the standings and keep them in contention for the knockout stage of the season. And this is a young Rams side on show tonight. 6 of the starting 11 also started for the under-18s in their FA Youth Cup second round victory at Bolton a week ago. At 18, Bayo Fapatu is one of the more senior faces in the side. He captains Derby tonight. Jack Thompson starts his 3rd Premier League 2 fixture in a row, with 18's teammate Kai Robinson in central defence alongside Ryan Bartley. Tony Weston has scored for the first team this season. He'll play in support of DeJean Brown up front. Brown has 5 goals in 7 league matches at this level this season. Well, Reading may be a crisis club at the moment, with the first team desperately struggling in the League One relegation zone and knocked out of the FA Cup by non-league Eastleigh at the weekend. But the under-21s have had an impressive campaign so far. They could climb to 4th with a win tonight. A handful of changes from their last league fixture. The goalkeeper and back 4 do remain unchanged. Shay Spencer and Basil Tumak come into the midfield, and top scorer Jaden Wareham returns up front. Kick-off not too far away at Loughborough then. So let's hear from the Derby camp. Bayo Fapatu has already featured for the first team this season, making his debut against Wolves Academy in the EFL Trophy group stages not too long ago.
Yeah, it's a great experience. To be honest, I just get on the pitch and I play wherever I am. And I'm grateful to the staff for every opportunity they've given me. But yeah, I guess playing with lots of different players as well, a lot of different relationships, but I think it's really good and it's helped me as a person. I've developed a lot the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it must have been a bit of a whirlwind. I was trying to look through the different competitions and I'm up to sort of 6 or 7. Is it just a case of I turn up and I do what the coach has asked me to do?
It's that simple, really. I just given a job and I just try and carry it out to the best of my ability. Nothing too complex about it. Just happy that the coach has trusted me to be on the pitch and just try and deliver the best I can for the coach.
We'll come back to the 21s in a moment, but you've been involved with the first team at Pride Park Stadium. How have those experiences been?
Really good experience. The crowd obviously was really great. A lot of support from the fans and my teammates as well. Everyone that said something to me, it definitely helped me out on the day. And I'm really grateful to get that chance.
And the fans have been excited to sort of see you and you've caught the eye with a couple of moments that you've had. Has that been nice? Yeah,
it's been really good. I just say to the fans, maybe expect another halfway line shot or two. You don't know what's coming, maybe. But yeah, I'm just grateful. I think Derby, the fan base is really good and a really big part of the club as well. So yeah, obviously really grateful to the fans.
What about 21s back in league action on Monday night? And obviously you're not where you want to be in terms of the table, but how about the performances? How have they been?
Yeah, I'd say we've been done a bit of an injustice in terms of the table because I feel like a lot of our performances warranted a lot of better results than we have actually got. But I think we've done really well against a lot of the top teams, which shows that we can definitely compete with anyone in the league. And I think we're not scared of anyone in the league. Any team that we play, we're ready to take them on. And I definitely think as the season goes on, the way we're playing will start to reflect in our results 100%.
A couple of years on from arriving at Derby, how do you reflect on the time you've had here so far?
It's gone by very quickly, but it's like my family now. Feels like I've been here for so long, even though it's not been that long. And all the coaches and all the players and everyone that's come and go has made the experience really great. And I probably couldn't have asked for a better place to do it, to be honest.
Leo Fapatu talking to RamsTV there. Let's take a brief look at the Premier League 2 table ahead of tonight's game, and there are a handful of fixtures actually tonight. Tottenham leading the way, a 100% record with 8 wins from their 8 games so far, and they are 7 points clear at the top by virtue of that. Mentioned Reading's impressive start so far. They've won 5 of their 8 games, just the 2 defeats in that record to sit 6th in the table, and there is the chance for them to climb even higher by close of play tonight. Derby, as you'll notice, don't feature in the top half. They've not got the points that their performances have maybe deserved so far. They're sitting second bottom, just above Blackburn on goal difference, but a victory tonight for the Rams could see them make a little bit of a move. If you've not paid particular attention to Premier League 2 so far this season, there has been a change of format from seasons past. No Premier League 2, Division 1 and Division 2 anymore. Everybody in one group together. It's a Swiss-style competition, and the Champions League will be adopting a similar setup in the coming seasons. But everyone in one division. You don't play everybody home and away. You'll play 20 other teams once, and at the end of that there will be a knockout phase. That is Derby's goal, really, to try and finish in the top 16 and be part of that end of season showdown tournament. Well, let's hear from Derby boss Jake Buxton now. His side are having success in other competitions this season, including in the Derbyshire Senior Cup. They're into the 4th round of that competition after last week's penalty shootout win at Staveley.
Lots of quality penalties. So to not miss a penalty within 10 attempts is very good. So really pleasing for the lads to show composure and emotional control. There's a few supporters behind the goal heckling. I think I'd easily blazed one over, but the lads shown a cool head and we spoke beforehand, pick your spot, don't change your mind on the way up, and try and hit it as clean as possible, and all the players did, and yeah, we move on to the next round.
Oh, and we always talk, don't we, about how this is about development. So for a different competition, a knockout game, a shootout, a different venue, a different style of opposition, I mean, this is all valuable for the boys,
Brilliant.
Isn't it?
So a different environment, going to a non-league environment. Bearing in mind it was lovely, the setup. at Staveley. But that's the reason why we're in the competition, not only to compete and give the boys the experience of knockout football, but to experience their environments, challengers, supporters in the stadium who want the underdogs to do well. And it's just great experience for them players as they develop and progress. And at some point when they play first in football, wherever it'll be, they'll take them experiences with them.
Back to the league on Monday night. How keen are you that you start getting the points that your performances have maybe reflected?
Yeah, so it's strange because we all look at the league table and we all look at the points we take. It is development. It is about us producing footballers for Paul Warren's first team. But I think it's good for the lads to pick up points, to understand it's nice to win and nice to be doing all the work we're doing in and out of possession to try and pick up results. So we're preparing to try and win the game. We will be a little bit younger than we have been previously. We've got a couple of players out on loan, and with a potential of an EFL Trophy game on the Tuesday after, and there might be a few boys involved in that. But a brilliant challenge for the players, and one we'll be preparing as well as possible for.
How involved do you get in the conversations about whether players are going out on loan, whether they're more involved with the first team in regards to their overall development? Is it a sort of a committee almost that talks about those sort of things?
Yeah, there's a lot of discussions go off. We've had Ellis come in to join us in the summer, who's our loans manager, who's in constant communication with clubs in non-league, in the Football League, and has conversations with herself regarding our players. And if an opportunity arises for them to go and play first team football, we think it's more beneficial for the players, for the right ones, to go out and experience that. And then same with the communications between first team and themselves regarding players training with the first team or being involved on match day. It's conversations with Richie, Matt Amshaw and obviously the gaffer regarding the players who step up.
I wanted to ask you about the new structure of Premier League 2 this season. Gone are Division 1 and Division 2. Everyone's together, but you don't necessarily play everyone and you don't play everyone home and away. Have you sort of noticed anything in the early months of that about how it's working from your perspective?
Well, we're quite happy with it because it gives the lads a variety of games. We've joined the Central League and the Central League Cup as well, so it's great experiences for the boys to be playing Tottenham one week, to play Lincoln the following week, and then Staveley in the Derbyshire Senior Cup. So from us, the experience is making sure that there's a variety of fixtures for the players. There's some challenges within the Premier League too. There's some big clubs with some good young talent. And it's about us trying to match that and compete. And by probably 30 minutes against Aston Villa, every fixture we've played this season from the 21s we've competed and we've been happy with.
Derby boss Jake Buxton there with his views ahead of tonight's game and his views on the change of format for the competition this season as well. Derby are competing on a few different fronts, as we've heard from the interviews with Jake Buxton and Bayo Fapatu ahead of the game. The teams will be with us shortly at Loughborough, where the rain is continuing to fall. Stay with us, the action's on the way next.
The ball's been allowed to run through to Collins, into Barkhuizen and inside the area! Opening goal of the game! And it's Barkhuizen that has done it!
Derby forward, it's Louis Sibley who scores. Here's Weston, here's Collins, takes it on first time! For a Derby County hat-trick. Welcome back. The players are out at Loughborough. We'll quickly recap the team news for you. Before we get underway, starting with the home side, Derby. It is a young Derby side tonight, as we mentioned earlier. Captained by Bayo Fapatu, who has had experience in the first team this season. So too has Tony Weston. I did wonder whether, with Derby having an EFL trophy fixture tomorrow night, a couple of these players may be involved in that one. But a young Derby side with the likes of 18s captain Kai Robinson in the back four. Goalkeeper Jack Thompson is even younger than that. Reading have had an impressive season so far, despite all the troubles that the club is going through off the pitch. Keep an eye on Charlie Wellens, the former Manchester United man who signed in the summer, alongside Charlie Savage, of course, who made his move permanent as well. Harvey Collins is the goalkeeper behind an unchanged back four for the visitors.
Substitutes available for the Derby County tonight.
The rain has been falling pretty consistently in Loughborough for the last day or two, as it has been across Derbyshire. Soaking wet in the city centre at the moment. It hasn't really stopped coming down all day. I'm sure there were one or two wondering whether the game would go ahead, but the pitch at Loughborough has held up okay. And we will have football tonight for you on RamsTV. You'll be able to watch the first team tomorrow on RamsTV as well, of course. Fleetwood facing the Rams in the first knockout round of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Bayo Fapatu and Tony Weston in particular helped Derby get through to the knockout stages with the victory over the Wolves Academy a couple of weeks ago. Fapatu started that game, went for a shot from the halfway line at one stage, which certainly caught the eye, as did Weston. We should mention, with his goal and the part he played in, James Collins completing his hat-trick. Derby have beaten Manchester City in this competition this season, not too long ago in fact. That has been the high point of the campaign. It's their first win in Premier League 2 in getting on for nearly 2 years actually. Had a positive results drawing with Liverpool earlier in the season. All 4 of their points in Premier League 2 have come from home fixtures, and they will try in the pouring rain tonight to continue that run at Loughborough this evening. Jeffcoat with a throw, nodded on by Maloney, hoisted away. Derby will have another opportunity. If you're a regular viewer to these fixtures on RamsTV, you might notice a different camera position this evening as well. That's due to the elements. As Derby trying to come forward with Weston. Have it back with Maloney. The challenge came from the blind side, dispossessed cleanly. Here's Wellens to run away. Running in there, that rather fetching changed purple strip. It's a good challenge from Robinson. Pitch does look heavy on that far side. Robinson was strong. Thompson has to be quick. He's quick enough. Kept it played nicely by Maloney. Brown holds it up. Now Hawkins to move the ball. Fapatu striding forward, trying to play in McAndrew. Forced a little wide. Works it onto his left foot, rides a challenge, then goes down. Referee had a look, said no. It's been a frantic start as Tuma runs clear, and we are going to see a yellow card inside the opening 2 minutes of the game. Tuma looks lightning fast, and Jack Perry it is, who's going to be shown a very early yellow card, the Derby fullback. Frantic start. Ryan clips the ball forward. No danger for Derby there. Brown moves it out to Maloney. Jeffcott's ahead of him and onside. It's Jeffcott's cross. Too deep for anyone in a white shirt. Perry coming over just to make sure the ball stays in that area of the pitch. Good evening to our new viewers in Guatemala watching tonight. No Nathaniel Mendez-Lang, unfortunately, this evening. But good to have your company on Rams TV. A chance to see Mendez-Lang and company is tomorrow night, but do stick with us tonight for this Premier League 2 fixture as well, as Derby have made a pretty bright start here. Here's McAndrew. Cleared away by Spencer. Derby seeing plenty of the ball early on. Bartley. Something for Fapatu to chase, which he will. Defender Strickland is quick though. Clearance goes straight to Perry. He is bumped off it by Tuma, who looks a strong boy. Weston stops him in his tracks this time. It is a free kick, fortunately for Derby, nothing more. You can see that Tuma is going to cause problems for Derby tonight. Only the one goal in this competition so far. Wareham leads the way with 6 for the campaign. Here come Reading. It reaches Wellens. Support from Ryan, the fullback. Cross clipped over. I think Wareham got a touch on that in the end. Thompson with an easy grab. So I think we're seeing early on why Reading have had success this season. They break at pace, they break at speed. Derby will have to be careful to make sure they're not caught out here, especially in these conditions. It is about the process, of course. Derby's academy trying to develop their style of play, develop the identity that will carry the players into the first team. There's Fapatu wrestling with Ben Purcell. Is forward by Bartley. That's a good ball. Controlled well too by Jeffcott. Not a great pass to go with it. Doesn't go too far. Maloney. Robinson, Derby's under-18s captain. Greg Buxton offering some encouragement from the sidelines as Derby go back to their goalkeeper Jack Thompson. Robinson fires it out to McAndrew. First touch wasn't bad, and he's kept the defender pinned in, making Ryan work here. Maybe unfortunate not to get anything more there. McAndrew. Terrific raking ball from Robinson there. Defender just got his body in the way. Derby have got more, they've got a corner. First of the contest. Right on top of the goalkeeper, cleared away. McAndrew trying to keep it alive. Wellens will be able to clear. Hawkins and Robinson and Thompson, all impressive for the 18s in the win at Bolton a week ago in the FA Youth Cup. Weston makes himself available. Nice work from Jeffcott. On he goes, but can't keep it in play. And the referee gives a goal kick. Not sure if Jeffcott trying to get to the ball sort of made the referee's mind up for him there. Strong challenge from Hawkins there. Referee gives Reading the free kick, and we'll check on the visiting player as well. It might be Purcell. But Hawkins comes steaming in, certainly caught him. Free kick is rather wasted. I think Jay Buxton will be reasonably pleased with how his side has started here. Bartley's pass intercepted, and Tuma's got round him. And Tuma's going forward again, taking on Bartley. Reading win a corner. I mentioned now a change of camera position a little earlier. Does mean we will have one or two faces in the shot at times. Sam Paul, the Reading right back, has gone over to take this corner kick. Adrian Akande with him too. Making short to Akande. Ryan is waiting for it as well. Now the cross is whipped in, dangerous one. Good punch from the goalkeeper. Derby are able to clear away. It's Ryan on halfway for the visitors. Akande stepped away from Perry, who's been shown a yellow card already, remember. That's not a bad cross to the back post. Wareham just not tall enough to direct the header toward goal, but that is the clearest cut chance we've had so far from either side. Perry couldn't get close to Akande, and Wareham, if they'd been an inch taller, might be 1-0. Wareham it is who's been tasked with trying to put some pressure on Jack Thompson in possession. Robinson has got Derby up the pitch. Robinson sends it out to McAndrew. Brought the ball down again, but gave it straight to Ryan as he did previously. Akande now for Reading. Back to his fullback, Sam Paul. And the chase is on for Robinson. Akande. Toomer at the front post, good tackle by Bartley. Derby dealing with a bit of pressure. Robinson, good header away. Touch from Weston. Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat sends it forward. Sent back by Paul. On by Purcell. Clever play. Here's Akande. No way through. Cross delivered by Paul. Too much on it for Wareham. It's not been out of play yet. Has now. Will be a Derby throw. 15 gone. Pretty even contest so far. Reading just starting to find their groove. McAndrew tackled. Fouled in fact by Purcell. Jack Perry for Derby. Up to Brown. Hasn't been too involved yet. He's done well, Brown. McAndrew tackled. Hawkins managed to pull out of that in time. Bartley. Good ball to Perry. Now McAndrew. Perry with the cross. Not his best effort. And Toomer can clear only as far as Bartley. Nice little spell this for the Rams. Bartley, the centre-back, has gone a long way. It's Bartley's cross. Weston edge of the area. Fapatu now. Weston again. Fapatu into the penalty area. Weston supporting. Weston with a cross to the back post. Maloney got up there. Collins happy to get involved. The Reading goalkeeper hasn't had a great deal to do so far. That's not a bad little spell for Derby. And a bit of a response to the pressure that Reading have had. And that'll please Jake Buxton and the coaching staff as well. McAndrew closing down the attempted clearance. Weston, nice control, trying to scurry through. Bearcroft it was with the challenge, referee not happy with it. It'll be a Derby free kick in a pretty dangerous area. Good header from Bartley, but this is all about Weston. Nice touch off the thigh, tries to wriggle through the gap. Well, the Bearcroft might have got the ball actually. It will be Riley Maloney to deliver this free kick for the Rams, looking for the opening goal. Weston is just there with him. It is Maloney. It will be headed away and cleared away by Spencer. Not too far. Perry to keep the pressure on. Maloney on the right foot. Wins Derby a corner. Ball is at the right end of the pitch as far as the Rams are concerned. Derby's second corner. Header by Bartley is off the crossbar, and then Derby do have the goal. Well, the pressure has been building for a little while for the Rams. And after scoring a week ago in the FA Youth Cup, it looks like Harry Hawkins has given the Rams a lead.
Harry Hawkins.
Well, the first header from Brown was a good one, and Hawkins was the quickest to react. Collins got a decent hand to the ball, but he can't prevent it sneaking in. And it's the Rams who strike first. Well, the first goal of the season at this level for Harry Hawkins. The man who points to Will Hughes as his footballing idol. Not sure Will's ever scored a header like that. But a good start for Derby, and they need to make sure it continues to be that way. Reading trying to respond instantly. Akande is allowed no way through. Derby almost squandered that hard-earned lead immediately. Wellens causing a few problems. Wareham was in there. Akande in the end had the chance. Across came Perry. It's a Reading corner. Brown with the defensive header this time. Important presence in both boxes for Derby. Weston hoists it clear. Brown sends it away again, and Derby have Ryan Bartley down in the penalty area. In fact, it's Bayo Fapatu. Jack Thompson is pretty irate that the officials didn't spot the challenge and deal with that a little sooner. Try and have a look here. Fapatu just caught on the edge of the 6-yard box as he was making his way out. Might have been Jalen Wareham. Maybe have just another look at that in a moment. Fapatu wearing the captain's armband tonight, receiving treatment. Here he is again. Just watch Fapatu here. Well, Thompson certainly spotted it immediately. And he's continuing to make his case to the referee. Ryan Bartley receiving a good deal of the instruction from Jake Buxton. Ross Atkins making a point or two to Niall McAndrew as well. Fapatu is moving under his own steam, which is good to see. Body language maybe isn't too encouraging. We'll See if he continues or not. In the meantime, another look at the Derby goal for you. Brown's header starts the chaos, and quick reaction from Hawkins. Credit to him. Charlie Wellens was totally flat-footed, the man who was supposed to be marking him. And Hawkins' header powerful enough to beat Collins and give Derby the advantage. Back underway. See what condition Papatu is in. Jeff Kurt, wrong for everyone, including his teammate. Here's Michael Strickland, the Reading captain. Perry used his body well. Papatu is back out there, good to see. Jeff Could is pulled back there, pretty cynically. Interesting the referee decides not to even have a word, given what he booked Jack Perry for after just 2 minutes. By the way, by Robinson. McAndrew the target again. Derby like that crossfield ball toward Niall McAndrew. McAndrew wriggling away. Over to Hawkins, the goal scorer. Weston tried to play in Papatu. Instead, Dejon Brown came out of absolutely nowhere to put pressure on the defender. Derby win a corner out of that. Weston's ball probably meant for Papatu here, but look at Brown come across. Strickland's clearance bounces off his teammate and goes behind. Derby in a third corner. They scored from their second. Brown really bullied Bolton's defence a week ago in the FA Youth Cup. That's his chances against these two tonight as well. In goes the corner. Robinson's headed down, and Derby have a second goal. What a night so far for the young Rams. It's Ryan Bartley. It's another goal from a corner for Derby, and they lead Reading by 2-0. Robinson with the first header. Clawed away by Collins, but straight to the man in black and white. Bartley was never going to miss from there, and it's 2-0. Two goals in 6 minutes for Derby, who are sniffing that second league win of the season already. Reading looking for a quick response. We almost saw one from them after Derby took the lead. Jake Buxton and the staff will be really pleased with how this first half has gone so far. Away by Robinson. Bounced off Weston and out of play. Ryan. Put under pressure by McAndrew. That ball's gone out of play. I don't think it took a touch off McAndrew. Should be a Derby throw. Harry was caught there. Purcell with the challenge, and the referee will get his yellow card out here. Purcell, the first Reading man to go in the book, joining Perry. Followed Fapatu and then took a piece of Perry. And it's Jack Perry who will take the free kick for Derby. You see the face of Noel Hunt poking out from under the Reading dugout there. More about him in a moment as the visitors come forward. The shot from Wareham is straight down the throat of the goalkeeper, and the referee's shown a red card. It's Jaden Wareham who's been sent off. Well, there was certainly contact between him and Fapatu. Wareham is continuing to protest his innocence, but we'll take a look. Here's Wareham in possession, cuts onto his right foot. Fapatu didn't really challenge him, and the referee has shown the red card for that. That kick out from Wareham. Well, I think Derby feel that Wareham kicked out at Fapatu previously, a few minutes ago, when Derby were defending that corner. You saw what Ryan Bartley was saying there to the referee. I think it's the second time. And the referee clearly thinks that wasn't just a collision, that was deliberate from Jaden Wareham. And Reading's miserable night looks to be getting worse. They're 2 goals down, they're a man down. Their top scorer this season back in the side tonight, Jaden Wareham, has been sent off. And it really is advantage Derby now at Loughborough. Well, not a lot has gone Derby's way so far in Premier League 2 as yet this season. That might be changing tonight. MATCHDAY. Tuma. I'll have to clip it back to MATCHDAY. Almost found him eventually anyway. Jeffcoat and Maloney run out of room. Reading's front line is still going to be a handful for Derby, even with Wareham off the pitch. We've seen the pace and power of Tuma and MATCHDAY already. Bartley, the goal scorer, with the header clear. Fapatu. Finding McAndrew. And they on it again. Now it's Charlie Wellens, away from Robinson, not from Jeffcoat. Strong challenge on Maloney, but Hawkins has it. And you'd expect that Harry Hawkins will start to see a little bit more time on the ball. He likes to sit at the base of the midfield and dictate things from there. Reading have kept him pretty quiet so far in possession. He did score that goal. And remember, it was Wareham who was really leading the press and applying the pressure on Derby centre-halves in possession. That task will fall to Basil Tuma now by looks of things. Reading would much prefer to save his legs for attacking. But down to 10 men, needs must. Jeffcott's cross, looking for Brown, will drop from McAndrew. Perry supporting the play. Hawkins. McAndrew, Brown. Rather pulled at the shot. But nice stuff from Derby, whose goals haven't come from open play. Nice slide ball from Hawkins. Andrew was really looking for the return, but DeJean Brown with the form he's in, I think he's always going to go for goal there. Derby now will feel that they can maybe press with a bit more intent. Running short of numbers. Bearcroft being put under pressure by Fapatu. And it's Bartley for the Rams. You'd expect to see more and more of the ball as the game goes on. Jeffcott has got away from Paul. This cross is too close to the goalkeeper. In fact, the official, I think, is saying it went out of play. Cande appealing in vain. Derby with another throw-in. Henry Jeffcott for Derby. This has been about as good a half as the 21s have had in Premier League 2 so far this season. Have had some good performances, good results in the other competitions they're a part of, including the Central League and Central League Cup, and a thumping 7-0 win at Huddersfield not so long ago. It's cleared by Collins. Bartley with a good header. Derby making the numbers count when the ball goes forward. Riley Maloney for the Rams. Jeffcott now. Good cross toward Fapatu, who made the run into the area. This is McAndrew. For Weston, shot takes a deflection, goes behind. It's another Derby corner, and we know how dangerous they have been from this position so far tonight. Derby's fourth corner then. Scored from 2 of their 3 so far. Deep to the back post, Bartley the target. Kandra on the edge of the area. Toomer has slipped it clear. The break might be on, or maybe not. Not with Maloney back there. Really good work from Maloney, good awareness as well. Made the danger-free pass back to Thompson, and Derby will start again with their captain, Deo Fapatu, former Arsenal man. Also played for the first team against Crewe as they were knocked out of the FA Cup recently. Came on as a second half substitute. Nice work from Perry and Hawkins. Plenty of space here for Robinson. Weston has drifted out to the left-hand side. Oh, nice ball. Brown's shot is blocked away. First time that we've really seen Tony Weston take charge of a situation. Really bright for Paul Warne's side against Wolves Academy in the EFL Trophy a couple of weeks ago. Candace's quick, but he's not that quick. Well, he will put it into the stand. 5 to the break. This first half has gone very well for Derby so far. Here's Weston, look, making life difficult for Paul. Had the beating of him. It was actually the trailing leg of Michael Stickland that blocked Brown's shot away. Reading all in a corner. Taken short, McCanday makes the room for Ryan to deliver the cross. Thompson with another good punch, but he needs the block from Maloney to make sure. Bearcroft up against a couple of Derby defenders, earns another Reading corner, so some pressure from the visitors as we move into the closing stages of this first half. Can they draw an extra play toward him? Another loop ball over from Ryan. Thompson was out of his goal for a moment, needed the block from Maloney. Fourth corner for Reading coming up. Swung in from that far side. Jeff puts header away. Brown with a header at the front post. The break might be on for Derby here. Maloney. McAndrew. Here's Brown. Onside for 3. Collins with the save. Brown just needs a moment or two to get back to his feet. It was a good chance for Derby, this. I think they made the right decisions on the break, in fairness. Maloney finding McAndrew. He found Brown. I think the ball just held up on the pretty heavy pitch on the edge of the penalty area. Forces another save from Collins, and it's just a reminder that Derby have the numbers and can make them count. Jeffcoat. Maloney thought about the 1-2. Ball volumes toward Weston, who started to drift out to that left-hand side a little more. Thompson puts his foot through it. Spencer's header down, straight to Hawkins. Fapatu. Perry making tracks down the right-hand side. This is Jack Perry. Perry's ball in. A little teasing one toward Brown. Strickland able to clear. Weston keeps it moving. We are into added time at the end of the first half. Flash clear by Maloney. We'll go all the way through to the goalkeeper. Reading looking a little lost as this first half comes toward a close. Perry. McAndrew. There's Spencer. Bearcroft. Spencer. Nice turn. Up to Akande. Perry steps in there ahead of Tuma. Tuma gets the back in response. Perry had a little bit of a tug. Perry does need to be sensible. He has been booked, remember, for that challenge 2 minutes in. Here was the back and forth. Perry stepped in first. And that little tug of the shirt there. Perry had actually been fouled prior to that. Weston for Derby. Hawkins, a little bit of space for him. Hawkins with the cross. Last touch went the wrong way. On back by Jeffcott. Still going. Brown now. Weston. Weston strikes for goal. Well off target. I think that will be almost it for the first half. And Weston always positive. Always looked like he was trying to get it onto that right foot for a pot shot at goal. McAndrew went through the legs of Purcell. McAndrew still has it. McAndrew strikes. And again, didn't really get too much behind it. Surging run from McAndrew. Had Maloney's the decoy. Had the better angle, in fairness. That's a foul from Fapatu. And Ryan asking for a bit of assistance. This was the challenge. It wasn't a foul from Fapatu. He got the ball first. Derby have done really well in the middle of the pot tonight, even when it was 11 against 11. Fapatu and Hawkins dealing with the Reading engine room pretty effectively. Here's Fapatu, the captain. Looked like it went out of play off of Perry. But it won't matter because that is the half-time whistle. And a good half it's been for Derby. An eventful 10 minutes midway through is what's defined the contest. Derby took the lead on 20 minutes through Harry Hawkins heading home his first of the season. It was a similar story 6 minutes later. Another Derby corner, another second phase goal that saw Collins make the first save, but not the second. Ryan Bartley this time heading in, finishing rather, to make it 2-0. And then the big talking point, Jaden Wareham sent off for kicking out at Bayo Fapatu. Derby of the opinion that it was the second time that the Reading striker had done so. He was shown the red card, and from that point on, Derby have really looked pretty comfortable. They could well be heading for their second Premier League 2 win of the season. But the second half will be with you in the next few minutes on Rams TV. Stay with us for that.
I've never been so excited to do it.
Dashing through the snow.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, we'll go.
You know what?
Prep. Yeah. Prep. Shut up, you.
It's all that on your finger.
Oh man, it's all about the prior prep. That's a hand in it. Yeah. No, that's gonna rip different ribs.
Not enough paper. See what I mean? It's just straight off the bat. It's not fair.
Right, and then this is unbelievable at the minute. He's like the most sticking off the side.
What are boys doing? Nah, what are boys doing? No. Come on, babe.
10 seconds.
Yeah, plenty of time. Everyone knows what it is now.
Why is just this keeping it fair?
No, you broke his legs.
Mikey, wipe it. It's like a piece of candy. Nah, I would have done it as well. I would have done it. The boys didn't stitch me. Extended time because I was sabotaged.
Hold it up a bit higher.
Huh?
Yeah, put it on turbo.
As part of their Host and Stay Hero programme, Derby County's principal partner, Host and Stay, love to gift holidays to families who deserve a rest. Rams fans have the chance to nominate someone for a break in one of Host and Stay's luxury holiday homes. Today, Becca, who's been battling cancer, has been invited to Pride Park Stadium, where there's a surprise in store.
So I thought I was here for a stadium tour and to have a little treat in a box. My good friend, her partner, said that he'd won it at work, and he knows that I'm big into football, and said, do you want to come along because we've won this little day out? And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great.
I didn't win a competition.
Oh.
You did.
Oh.
Right. And I know it's random.
Yeah.
But our new shirt sponsor, Host and Stay, they asked us to volunteer somebody who we thought was a hero when we came to holiday. We volunteered you, nominated you, and you won. So
Congratulations.
we're here for you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well done.
Because she's been through a lot and is still going through quite a lot. She's really, really inspirational to us both. And I just think as a family, they deserve a bit of time together. And yeah, I think it'll be really, really nice for them to get away and escape from what they're going through on a daily basis. So yeah, I think she just really deserves it.
It's so important for us as a business at Host and Stay that we recognise the community that we work within, all of those communities that we work within. And like I say, for me, you know, I've worked in this industry for the last 27 years. I live in the city. I'm a Derby County fan. So to recognise these individuals that go above and beyond in the community is really important to us.
Oh, I feel amazing. I'm really a bit overwhelmed. I don't know what to say. It's just, you know, there's so many wonderful people out there, and it's just amazing. Thank you so much.
Emotional. I'm holding back the tears right now. There were some really emotional entries, and it was really hard to pick the winner, but Becca was a really deserving winner, and I'm really glad that she's here. It was great to see the smile on her face, and we really look forward to hosting her here and hopefully seeing her win as well.
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much. Like, such a thoughtful thing to do. I'm so lucky. I've got so many amazing people around me, and yeah, and thank you to Host and Stay as well. It's just, yeah, I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much.
Now Howrahan, plenty of space ahead of him. That disappears rapidly as he finds Berg. Mendes-Lang flicks it on. Can he pick someone out? Simply Howrahan! An equaliser for Derby from the captain. They've battered through all afternoon and they've dug themselves out of a hole. From 2-0 down, it's 2-2. And Derby think they can win this right now. Poor mistake. Here's Weston. Here's Collins. Takes it on first time for a Derby County hat-trick. James Collins has 3. Derby have 3. Surely now they are through to the next round. Forner, too strong. Mendes-Lang wants it played ahead. Forner's kept it, continues his drive. Good work from Forner. Can he pick someone out? Mendes-Lang! I hope you've not left Pride Park Stadium, because Nathaniel Mendes-Lang has put Derby back in front. There's no way out for the home side. And here's Mendes-Lang. And here's John Jules with his first touch! What an introduction for Tyrese John Jules. On the pitch for a matter of seconds. It's more drama at Vale Park. And what a moment for the young man on loan from Arsenal.
And now it's Nicholson who's got a good left foot. It's in! And Gabbiadini scores a brilliant goal. Derby are in front.
Welcome back to Matchday Live from RamsTV. Derby 2 goals and the man to the good at half-time against Reading tonight in this Premier League 2 fixture. Derby with a chance to jump as many as 7 places in the standings with a victory would certainly see them climb from second bottom in Premier League 2. And courtesy of first half goals from Harry Hawkins and from Ryan Bartley, Derby look as though they will be moving up the table. Here are the goals. First one started with DeJohn Brown's header coming off the crossbar. I'm not sure he could quite believe it when Hawkins turned in the rebound. Look at Brown's reaction here, just writing a picture. Hawkins not known for his aerial ability, I think it's fair to say, but he took that one really well. And then Bartley took this one well too. Started with Robinson's header down and his centre-back partner Bartley, ultimately Johnny on the spot to make it 2-0 for the Rams. Textbook header down from Robinson to start things low into the ground. And then with that red card following for Jalen Wareham a little later, Derby really are in control of this game. Derby made some changes by looks of things at half-time. You might have seen the substitutes warming up to the left of your screen just as we came back from the break. Looks like Callum Moore, Cruz Allen and Leonard Wield who are going to come on. I assume Jack Perry is going to be one of the players to make way. Well, Fapatu's going off in one of the changes. Replaced by Allen, so that will be like for like in the middle of the field. Callum Moore. Right back for Jack Perry, who was booked very early on. That's a sensible change from Jake Buxton. And Lennon Wheeldon, the final change. He is going to replace, by looks of things, DeJourn Brown. And I wonder if that change in particular has just been made with half an eye on tomorrow night. Derby facing Fleetwood in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy knockout stages. And I wonder whether Brown might find himself on the bench for the first team tomorrow night. So a triple change for Derby at the break. Running through the side in full shortly. But Derby are, without a shadow of a doubt, in a very good position as they prepare to get this second half underway. False start. Now we do get started. And Robinson smashes it forward down the Reading left.
Derby substitutions were 12 Alan Moore, 14 Lennon Wheeldon and 16 Cruz Allen. They replaced number 2 Jack Perry, 8 Adebayo Bapatatu and 9 DeJourn Brown.
McAndrew for Derby. Fouled by Allen. Here's the Derby team then. After those changes at the break, Jack Thompson is in goal. Back four now from right to left of Callum Moore, Ryan Bartley, Kai Robinson and Henry Jeffcoat. Midfield holding pair of Cruz Allen and Harry Hawkins, with Niall McAndrew, Tony Weston and Riley Maloney, the three behind Lennon Wheeldon, who is the striker now. Saw him play a little deeper for the 18s last week. Both Wheeldon and Allen involved in that win for Derby against Bolton in the FA Youth Cup second round. A trip to Manchester United coming up for the Rams in a week or so. What an opportunity to cause an upset and try and knock out the 11-time FA Youth Cup winners. But it's the 21s in action tonight, and in control so far against Reading. Jeffcoat the left back. Weston, Derby with an extra man over on this left-hand side. Wheeldon's at the back post. His header was off target. Not sure if he was offside anyway. He might hope that he was. It's a really good chance for Lennon Wheeldon. Not been on the field very long. Good work from Weston again. I think he just took a step beyond Stickland. He was offside, Wheeldon. And there will be more goals there for Derby if they want them, I'm sure. Here's Tuma. Akande in the middle. That's a late challenge on Tuma. Not a good one from Robinson. I think it was a genuine effort to play the ball. The referee's gone straight to his pocket to show the yellow card. Sam Paul ran over just to, I'm not quite sure why, defender's play perhaps, but it's a bad tackle. It's a yellow card, no doubt about that. Not sure what Sam Paul was trying to achieve in particular. Robinson into the book. Booked about as early in the second half as Jack Perry was in the first. Nice view. Just a reminder, if you're a regular viewer of these fixtures on RamsTV from Loughborough University Stadium. Our camera position slightly different to usual tonight. Due to the conditions, due to the rain, we are not on the gantry as normal, we're in the main stand. Which is why we have a little more company than usual. And Tuma is taking his time to go off the field here. He will have to leave the pitch having received treatment. We're running temporarily down to 9. Weston left as the lone man in the wall. Tuma looks as though he wants to continue. In comes the free kick. Rather wasted. Wheeldon putting some pressure on. Nice work from Wellens. Foul by Maloney. Nice work from Tuma. If Reading are going to find a way back into this, he will be at the heart of it. MATCHDAY makes room for the shot. Tame in the end. Here's the substitute Callum Moore for Derby. Made his first appearances at under-18 level as at under-16, and Derby behind the defence here. Shot from the edge of the area is tame in the end. Spencer's header away. Jeffcott. Nodded down for Maloney. Back to the goalkeeper, Harvey Collins. Signed a new contract in the summer, making his 5th appearance of the season at this level tonight. Had plenty to do. Dickland clears, Derby throw. Maloney turns away from Spencer, found Weston, Jeffcott. Plenty of pressure. There are a couple of other fixtures happening tonight. Everton 2 goals to the good against Southampton, and Wolves leading at Leicester by 3 goals to 0 now. The third has just gone in. Derby still leading here Wielden happy to concede the goal kick. As things stand, Derby would be climbing 4 places in the table, and the goal difference would prevent them climbing higher. Almost won back by Allen. Instead it's Shea Spencer going the other way. Wide to Ryan. Ryan's cross. Finds Wellens at the back post. Bought from Paul. Paul with the cross in. Took a deflection. And the header is off target. And that was a chance. Tuma coming in it was. Reading tried from the left, then they tried from the right through Wellens. Paul, the right back, getting forward. Just took a little bit of a deflection, and maybe that was enough to put off Tuma. Reading maybe sensing that with the weapons they have out there, this game might not be over. Derby will want to try and make sure that it is by getting a third. Maloney trying to turn Paul inside out, not able to. Spencer. Swept away by Paul. Didn't appear to take a deflection. Everton have a third goal as well now. Everton 3, Southampton 0, the latest from elsewhere. Headed away by Stickland, the Reading captain. Wielden. Moore. Heavy touch, but he'll keep it alive. Bartley for the Rams, score of their second goal. Moore toward Wielden. Derby set off for the throw. Derby had bodies in the middle there. They still do. Wielden looking for support. Has it from Jeffcoat. Now it's Weston. Route through is blocked. Derby keep possession, and this is Hawkins. Now Bartley under pressure. Derby throw. Wielden. McAndrew. Finds Wielden again. Fizzed out to Maloney on this near side. Jeffcoat. Derby starting to make the numbers count. Hawkins has rather split the teammates. Reading have it back. Forward from Robinson. Maloney giving chase. Jeffcoat steps away from Spencer. Oh, lovely turn. Chance for another for Derby. And they get one. It won't go down as Riley Maloney's goal, but it might as well. Lovely turn from him at the front post. And that's what forces the mistake from the defender. Jeffcoat involved, Weston as well with a clever ball. Lovely turn. And if the defender had missed it, Wielden was waiting to turn it home. But Derby have a third, and they are in complete control now. It has been a miserable night for Reading. Credit to the visitors, they're still going. Akande can't combine with Ryan. Oh, Hawkins calling possession. Chance for Reading to get on the board, maybe. Oh, decent hit. Bartley is there to clear it away. Thompson had no chance of getting to that. That should keep Derby alert. That goal for the Rams has seen them climb another place in the table as well. They'll only stay there if they don't concede, of course. Here's Wellens, former Manchester United man. There's a drive from distance from Ben Purcell that never worried Thompson. Not in the way the earlier opportunity did, at least. That's Hawkins caught in possession. It's Tuma who had the chance. He's had a couple of half chances here in this second half, and now the visitors making a couple of changes.
Substitution for Reading, 14, Jamari Clark replaces Basil Tuma, number 11.
Jamari Clark's going to replace Basil Tuma. I think Derby will be too sad to see the back of him. And Jeremiah O'Kane-Peters is coming on as well. eventually. And it's Ben Purcell, who had that chance a moment ago, who makes way. It'll just be a bit of a reshuffle for Reading here. Now, Keane Peters in particular, not quite a like-for-like change with Purcell. We'll see how they adjust. We know all about the problems that Reading as a club have had this season and how the first team has been affected by things. For the most part, the academy haven't had as many problems. They've had a very good season, all things considered, but not tonight. Weston wriggles away from Spencer. Tried to play Wheeldon. Almost came from a second time. Instead, Derby have work to do. Wellens. Still with space ahead of him. Finding Keane Peters. Shot takes a deflection. Still in play. How eventually Thompson has it in his palms. No pressure here. Spencer thought he was through, but there was a foul. Spencer actually not the offender, but he was the beneficiary. Defkett goes back to his goalkeeper. Bartley does the same. Well, Derby scored 4 in their previous league win this season. That was against Manchester City at Matlock a couple of weeks ago. Dijon Brown scored a couple in that game. Certainly capable of scoring in bunches, Derby. Mentioned that 7-0 win over Huddersfield a couple of weeks ago as well in the Central League. Are they going to chase for more? Defkett spotted Weston, who looked like he'd ridden the challenge. In fact, it was Cruz Allen in there. Derby have sent Ryan Bartley forward for this. Kai Robinson's going up there to join him as well. They combine for Derby's second. Oh, good ball in. And it is in. And it might be Bartley with his second. Michael Stickland, the Reading captain, thumps the floor in frustration. Rather muted celebrations from the Rams, but they have a fourth goal.
Goal of the game for Derby County. This one in the 70th.
And what a night this is turning into.
Second goal of the game for number 5, Ryan Bartley.
Oh, Bartley will claim it. I think he didn't get the final touch. Well, Stickland's reaction might have betrayed a man that thought he got the final bit on the ball. But Bartley is given the goal. Derby have a 4-0 lead against a Reading side who have been so impressive so far this season. Derby bringing on Carlos Richards.
Substitution 15, Carlos Richards replaces number 10, Tony Weston.
Tony Weston has gone off again. I wonder if that is partly with potentially an eye on tomorrow night in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, the first team in action against Fleetwood in the first knockout stage. Weston certainly caught the eye when he came off the bench against Wolves in the final group game. Carlos Richards, remember, is a man who has first team experience himself. Came off the bench against Fulham back in April of 2021. A couple of years on from that now. He was 16 at the time. Oh, Derby going to go hunting for more goals here. Have actually only scored the once from open play. Robinson. Derby lost out. They'll win it back with Hawkins. Robinson will take care of the ball this time. Derby going 19th in the table as things stand. What an improvement that is from where they started the night, down in 25th. Remember, it's the top 16 that make it through to the postseason, the knockout stages of Premier League 2. Is it going to get better for Derby? Well, Wheeldon was bursting through, brought down right on the edge of the penalty area. Got past Bearcroft pretty easily. It was Sam Paul who clipped his heels, pointed rather in vain at the ball. Can Derby get a fifth? Cruz Allen might fancy this. Riley Maloney's over it as well. 4 in the wall. Left for Maloney. Drops for Allen. Stabbed away by the defender. McAndrew, clever flick. Booted away by Bearcroft. Sent forward by Robinson. Wheeldon holds it up. This is Allen. Takes a deflection. Simple for Collins. He hasn't really done much wrong in the visiting goal tonight, but he's conceded 4 times. Akeem Peters. Finding Wellens. Blocked by Moore. Battling with a Kande. Gets the beating of him. Gets it back from Richards. Callum Moore striding away down the right-hand side. Ball's run an awful long way. And he's earned Derby a corner. Well, that is a real lung-busting run from Callum Moore, the half-time substitute. Ryan did everything he could to stay with him. Corner's been taken short. Delivered it now to the back post. That was begging to be turned home. Robinson it was with the header down. Jeffcoat. Richards, the substitute. Away past Paul. O'Keen Peters. Reading looking to try and limit the damage in the final 15 minutes. Foul by Wellens, couple from him now. Robinson for Derby. Oh, through the legs from Maloney, that was clever. This is Wheeldon, bundled over by Wellens again. I just think the referee has to have a word at some point. Reading trying to disrupt Derby's momentum here. McAndrew, Maloney, Hawkins, McAndrew. Behind Maloney as he tried to give it back. And then a foul which I thought I heard more than a talking to from the referee, but no. Strong run from Clark. Leaves Robinson on the deck. He's ball in, left a little to be desired. Sam Paul now. Wellens with the cross. Oh, Bartlett didn't get too much on the header. It's Ryan on the left-hand side. Spencer. And Stickland. 10 men have sent everyone forward here. O'Keen Peters, Spencer. Oh, clever flick from Ryan. He's running into the Derby penalty area. Allen stayed with him. And Thompson, grateful to get the ball. Punted forward by Moore. Collins forced to deal with it. Deal with it he does. Jeffcoat. Wide to Wheeldon. Jeffcoat. Might still drop for him. Oh, bundled over. Down goes the referee as well. I don't think there's any chance Derby getting that decision given the decisions that have gone their way tonight. That's strong from Wheeldon though. Wheeldon tees it up. Didn't get hold of the shot. Good tackle from Bartley. Richards for the Rams. Wielden has seen an awful lot of the ball since he came on at half-time. Here's Wielden again, trying to play Maloney. Good tackle from Paul getting back. Allen makes himself available. Hawkins. Jeffcott wraps his foot around the cross. He was offside though. Into the final 10 minutes. Been a great night for Derby. Been a good night for Everton as well. They're 5-0 up against Southampton. Pretty good for Wolves too. 3-1 up at Leicester. Oh, as Thompson is left stranded there. And the woodwork preserves the clean sheet for the Rams. A sign from Reading of how dangerous they can be as Wielden is bowled over by Bearcroft. Here's the chance. It was Clark off that left-hand side. I think it was a Kande who let fly with the right foot. Pass is picked off by Paul. Spencer. Intercepted by Maloney. Here come Derby into Richards. Challenge came from his blind side. Then Ryan has gone down and stayed down. Derby still pressing. Maybe they fancy a fifth for Candrew. He's won it back. Hawkins, Wielden, and Wielden makes it 5. He's looked really good since coming on. He's deserved that goal, Lennon Wielden. What a performance this has been from the young Rams. Yes, they've had the advantage in terms of numbers, but they have really made it count. Sharp pass from Hawkins. There is Wielden. Wrong foots the goalkeeper, as he did a week ago against Bolton for the under-18s. And Derby are heading for their biggest win of the season in the league so far. They put 4 past Man City in a 4-2 victory. They put 5 past Reading, and they may yet get more. What do Reading have left? They've played with 10 men since the half-hour mark. Jaden Wareham sent off for kicking out at Bayo Fapatu. Might not have been the first time that those two clashed. Derby were 2-0 up at the time. It's not as though the red card changed the game, but Derby have certainly pressed home the advantage. Score from 3 set pieces in this game. Good challenge from Jeff Good. Derby with effort and commitment to the last, and here is Callum Moore, relatively fresh legs after coming on at half-time. Jeff Good, Wheeldon. Jeff Good again. Away by Stickland, straight to Hawkins. And he has Carlos Richards out on that far side. Bounces off Ryan. Moore. Hawkins. Hawkins with a clever ball toward McAndrew, but the offside flag is up pretty swiftly. Spencer. Collins being put under a bit of pressure. Paul. Paul again. Tackle by Jeffcott. Fouled by Jeffcott, in fact. Taken quickly. Akande. Oh, hit the woodwork with his last attempt. Nowhere close on that one. Just a couple of minutes remain. Pushed forward by Robinson, held up by Wilden. Now it's Maloney stepping in field. Finding Allen. Wide to Richards, who's got a bit of chasing to do. More in support. Hawkins. Maloney. Richards. There are players in the middle. Moore's forward. Moore to the byline. Cut back is picked off by Collins. Looks quickly for Clark. Bouncing off Bartlett. And Clark striding through. And might be a chance for Reading to pull one back. Thompson's off his line. And it's great defending from Robinson to preserve the clean sheet with Thompson beaten. Not over yet. Spencer. Wellens. Derby will come up against his dad at the weekend. Charlie is the son of the Leyton Orient boss, Richie Wellens, and like his dad, came through the Manchester United Academy. Back with Collins, the visiting goalkeeper. Stickland. There will be a bit of added time, not that it's necessary. There you go, 4 minutes. Certainly not going to affect the outcome. Kande, back to Spencer. Going to added time at Everton, where the home side leads Southampton by 5 goals to 0, and it is still Leicester 1, or Wolves 3. That one into injury time as well. Derby climbing to 19th in the Premier League 2 table with this win tonight. They'll go above Aston Villa, Southampton and Leicester on goal difference. Southampton and Leicester losing tonight, of course. Here's a Kande, clip back. Maloney was there, but he's not been able to clear. Paul, Spencer, Kande wouldn't drop for him, might do it the second attempt. And Thompson concedes the clean sheet in the dying seconds. Nothing the goalkeeper could really do. And Thompson's got some words for him afterwards as well. So it's all a bit sloppy and a bit chaotic. Robinson and Bartley both waved a leg. It bounces off Robinson. And then a Kande to tuck it into the corner. The reaction is to go and get the ball back, which is, I think it's fair to say, optimistic. But Reading do have a consolation. And I know that will really frustrate Jake Buxton and the staff. It is still going to be Derby's biggest win of the season in the league. The 4-2 win over City was the only competition for that, of course. But that will sting a little. Thompson strokes it away. Maloney lost his footing. Keane Peters. Now Paul. Gets past Maloney. Busy little player, Paul. Spencer now. Very quiet in the first half. As well, forced to see more of the ball since Reading went down to 10. Collins. Bearcroft with the ball forward. Ryan. Back with Stickland. Over to Bearcroft. We've almost played the 3 minutes of added time. There might be a little bit more, just to account for the celebrations for the goal. That bounces off the referee, who does stop play. Might as well have continued. Didn't really change the pattern of the game. Pressure on Jeffcoat. Wheeldon rides the challenge. Maloney takes over, being chased by Paul. Rolls it back to Allen. Now it's Wheeldon. Hawkins. Derby playing keep ball now. We've played the 4 minutes. And the whistle goes promptly and brings things to a close. A terrific win for Derby County's under-21s tonight. They made the numbers count, yes, but they were already 2-0 up by the time that Jaden Wareham was sent off for Reading. Derby added to their lead in the second half. Bartley got his second. Good work from Riley Maloney. Forced a mistake for Derby's third, and Lennon Wheeldon capped things off inside the final 10 minutes to make it 5. That after Harry Hawkins had headed Derby into the first half lead, and Bartley had turned home to make it 2-0 to the Rams. The visitors pulled one back late on, but it's Derby's second league win of the season, their biggest win of the season in the League Two. They're going to climb a good few places in the table, and with what was, as we said before kick-off, a young lineup as well, that is a hugely encouraging performance and victory against a Reading team that had a really good first half of the campaign too. A wonderful night for the young Rams, and there'll be a reaction for you on the website at dcfc.co.uk, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But for now, from me and the rest of the Rams TV team, thank you for your company and goodbye.